Hi Pisces, welcome to Mystic Morpho. First I want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel, who have liked, commented, shared all the other videos that I've posted. I really do appreciate all the activity, all the energy on the channel. It's definitely helping grow to reach more people, so I really appreciate all the support. Secondly, I want to wish all of you a Happy New Year. I am filming this on the 31st of December, so just right as we start to enter 2019. Depending on where you are, it may already be 2019, which it's pretty exciting just to think of, New Year starting and setting those intentions for the upcoming 12 months and everything, and, just kind of see what's in store for us for love and career and everything else. So what I'm going to be doing for you guys today is a love reading for the first half of January. The dates will be January 1st to the 15th. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. But that being said, also be sure to check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. Venus sign especially for love readings, as there may be more information for you there. What I'm going to be doing for this read is I'm pulling 4 cards from the Art of Life Tarot deck by Charlene Livingstone. I do read this deck in the upright just based on the imagery and everything, which you'll see. And then at the end, I will pull 1 card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen to close out the reading and generally get a little bit more clarity on the situation. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Angels, guides, messages for you for the lovely sign of Pisces for the first half of January 2019. It's January 1st to the 15th, 2019 in love. The lovely sign of Pisces, please, thank you. Angels, guides, messages for the lovely sign of Pisces. First half of January 2019 in love. Okay. All right, Pisces. So I am going to hold the cards up so you can see them better. What I love about this deck is the artwork, these famous pieces of art, and then as well as the quotes that correspond with them, provide a little bit more meaning to each of the individual cards. So I'll hold them up for you. So you have the Magician first. And it says, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Next card, you have the Devil. A man should never be ashamed to own that he has been in the wrong, which is but saying that he is wiser today than yesterday. You have the Five of Cups. Better by far you should forget and smile than that you should remember and be sad. And lastly, you have the Queen of Swords. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Okay, so Pisces, the feeling I'm getting is that it's two-folded, and especially, just kind of falling on the end of 2018, right on the brink of 2019. I feel as though someone in your past, you may have been dealing with someone somewhat manipulative. The feeling I'm getting is that it's someone that you're a very caring, reliable person. You love deeply. You feel deeply for people. Sometimes you almost give people the benefit of the doubt. And I feel as though you have someone in your space that it's almost like when you really look at it, it's almost like they're using you. And I hate to say, I try to be very upfront with my reads. I don't like to sugarcoat things, just because I think in order for us to grow and understand our situations and to better our position, we want to hear also some of the things that aren't so positive, just because from that we can turn those things into something positive, right? We can learn from those lessons and then ultimately find those positive things that you grow from, that you set yourself up for. And so the feeling I'm getting is that there's a person around you that it's like you really care deeply for this person, to the point where it's almost like you're blinded by, what they've been doing to you. And, it's like, it's almost like they have this hold on you, right? You have the devil here. And when I see the magician next to the devil, it feels like manipulation. Like this person has this power over you in some way that it's like they'll ask you to do a favor and you'll drop everything. Like you'll choose to not meet up with friends because this person is, just needing you to do something. And then it's almost like they want you to meet with them or something, and then they're going to be like 3 hours late. It's something where it's almost like they just know that they can, kind of manipulate the situation to their advantage. And what I want to say, and you probably feel this deep down, that ultimately it's really not fair to you to have this person in your space, in your environment, because it's really preventing you from feeling good about yourself and doing the things that you want to do, and being with the person you should ultimately be with, and I feel like you really care about this person. It's something that you feel, it might be a strong chemical, it may be like the chemistry is there, but at the end of the day, they're not treating you well. And unfortunately, it's almost like this person's not going to change. And I think you kind of have been holding on, hoping that, maybe the situation will turn itself around. But that's part one of this. But part two is that, it's, and whether it's just from listening to this, but also deep down, I think that this situation, you need to cut this situation off, because it's not in your highest good to hold on to someone that's just going to continue to like work it to their advantage, never really think about your needs, never really think about like, what do you ultimately want from this situation. And so with the 5 of Cups here, I have this feeling that you deep down know that you need to separate this. It's kind of that feeling of like, all right, let down. Here's this woman kind of, it's almost like she's melancholy, like she's thinking about the situation, and she's kind of sad, and it's a depressing situation, especially around the holidays, especially around like the New Year. If you feel like, especially if like friends of yours are getting engaged, or people are, you have friends around you that are like, they're like killing it in their relationships, or you see them so happy and you're kind of like, well, where's my happiness, and where's that person that I'm meant to be with? And in some ways you might have just been holding on to this person, just for the company, right? Like it's, the moment they call you or text you, and it's never on your terms, right? It's always on their terms. The moment they call you, you pick up right away, and it's a matter of, you're going to drop everything, spend time with them, because it's the feeling that if you don't, what am I going to be left with, right? Like I'm going to be kind of solo and unsure of my future. At least I have someone. But what Spirit's saying is that with this 5 of Cups, the beautiful thing of the 5 of Cups, most cards, it's not always negative, right? But the beautiful thing with the 5 of Cups and from the traditional tarot, when you see that image, it's the 3 cups spilled over, right? And the person is kind of looking down and crying over spilled milk. And so you're still kind of distraught over the situation. You may have already ended it, but you're still thinking out, you're still giving it energy. You're still, putting focus onto this situation, onto this person. You might have some memories of this person, or like the good times and things like that, or, when they were actually kind to you to some regard. But I feel like you've come to the realization again that this is not in your highest good, but it's hard to separate from it. It's still very deep inside your heart to like, you cared so much about this person. How could they just not see it your way? But with this the image of the 5 of Cups that I'm relating to is also the fact that there's a 2 of Cups sitting right behind you. And again, in the traditional tarot, it's the 3 cups that are spilled over and the figure is kind of hunched over and only focusing on that. But if you would just turn your focus, you will see that there's something else on the horizon. And I feel that you may have an air sign that's coming in. You may even know this person already. But because you've been so distraught with this situation that you haven't really seen this other person around you. And the feeling I'm getting, again, air sign, it could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, that's also sort of in your atmosphere that you haven't really given notice to. And so it's a matter of like kind of looking around and seeing, once this is removed fully, and we all need time to process, we all need time to heal, especially when something is so deep as, the Devil's major arcana, and this comes up when it's really hard, it's really painful, it's really like a struggle to feel like you can separate yourself from it. You may still have such strong ties to this person. It may even be something where you may even share property with this person. You may even, to the fact that it still feels like you can't fully release it, but Spirit's wanting you to let this go. Like you need to acknowledge the situation for what it is. Again, leave it in 2018 and start this 2019 looking on what the horizon is. The other aspect of this Queen of Swords, the other message I'm getting from this is also to emulate this Queen of Swords, right? I know you are a water sign, but sometimes we also have to, apply different attributes of the other elements, right? So with a Queen of Swords, the energy is the fact that this woman, the Queen of Swords, typically she doesn't take any BS from anyone. She's cut and dry. She looks at the facts. It's very much like, I'm going to keep the emotion out of it. It's almost like, I'm imagining that scene in Sex and the City, the movie where Miranda's making like the list of whether or not she should be with Steve. It's like, it's that idea of almost being, and again, Pisces, you guys are so caring. You're such a, you wear your heart on your sleeve and you really feel these deep feelings for people. And this is a call to you as well to bring to attention that, I also need to be methodical, kind of come to a mental focus on the situation as well. And when you maybe just look at the facts as well, it does help you get over those situations. Like you can pinpoint specific situations. Like don't necessarily focus on the passion or the connection or the, your memory, your fond memories of this person. Like if it was like they didn't pay the rent when I needed it or something, just something as basic as that, where it makes you realize just from a factual standpoint that really you need to cut this person out of your life. You need to end the situation and stand in your power, just simply from a logical standpoint that, sometimes when we look at it, hold back a little bit on our feelings and analyze the situation truly, that then you can fully see the picture that's being painted in front of you. That, at the end of the day, a person like this is not necessarily who you want to be with long term. You don't want to continue to be in this cycle, these patterns with this person where, one day they may move away and then and then what? Or maybe that it's almost like that type of person that, they're you don't even realize they're probably looking for other people. They're probably out dating and you don't even realize that. It's just like you're so grateful you're so excited just to spend time with this person because, again, of this powerful connection that you have with them. But not all these connections are good for us, right? So again, the message I'm feeling very strongly for you, Pisces, is that it's a matter of no longer focusing on the negative that's been in the situation. You have to cut it completely from your life. It's almost removing poison from your system, and it will take time. And that's when you start to throw yourself into, go out with some friends, even if you just go on some dating apps and start just dating other people just to see what else is out there, because you may actually be pleasantly surprised. As I said, there may be an air sign on the horizon. There may even be another water sign on the horizon as well. It's what I'm picking up, that that you'll be, and it may not have legs, but at the end of the day, it will help you essentially get over the feeling like this is the only person I will ever be with. No, we have other connections, other people in our, that we're meant to be with. Spirit would never put you with someone that is detrimental to who you are, who you truly are. And unfortunately, we just get into some of these situations where we feel like, you want to help someone, or you want to feel like you're connecting with someone, so strongly. But there are some bad people in this world that are manipulative, that don't really have your interests at heart. And it's all self-serving on their part. So what I'm saying is that be strong, Pisces, okay? Start this new year fresh. Cut out all the BS. Literally, and again, if it's needing to take a more logical approach, making that list of what you want in a partner, and seeing what comes of it. Because it's sort of when you set those intentions, especially right now, especially at the start of 2019, we have 12 months to accomplish this whole year of, things in love and goals. And in 2 months' time, it's almost like you'll look back and be like, why did I hold on to this situation for so long? You may be with someone in 2 months and it's like, it's so good. And you just feel like, oh my God, so much time was just energy that I put into this situation, into this person. And I can't believe I did that, but at the same time, and be easy on yourself, because we do have to go through these things. These are lessons that we're meant to learn on this earth during this lifetime to ultimately appreciate when good things do come into our life. Okay. So Pisces, that's what I have for you guys here. I'm going to pull one romance angel card for you guys to get a little more clarity here. Angels, guides, saints, what messages do you have for the lovely sign of Pisces? The first half of January 2019. It's January 1st to the 15th in love for the lovely sign of Pisces. I need to do 4 for you. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, so what was I just saying, Pisces? It's a matter of knowing that good things are on the horizon, okay? It's a matter of cutting out the negativity, whoever this person is. It's a time to cut this person out. Turn your back from those 3 of Cups. Turn to that 2 of Cups that is in this card, that is in this imagery that I see so visually, so clearly for you. And again, when you trust the situation, that's when good things come. It's a matter of, it's the phrase that's coming to me now. It's saying, let go and let God, right? Like spirit is with you. We're never meant to be in such a negative situation. We're meant to elevate. We're meant to increase our vibration and be with those people that really inspire us and motivate us and improve, to connect in a positive relationship that helps us each grow. And sometimes we just get stuck in these patterns, these situations, whether it's through lust or it's through chemistry or whatever. But this situation, you need to trust that you are on the right path, that you will get through this, and that bright things are coming, okay? Start this new year fresh. Release all the negativity around you. Again, connect with friends, connect with family. Pick up a hobby, just do something to get your mind off of this other situation, because at the end of the day, it's just going to help you release the negativity, put that out of your mind, and move to a more positive direction. Okay, so Pisces, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much again. If this resonated with you, please give me a like, share, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the bell so you're alerted to when I upload more videos. Also, I have been posting weekly pick-a-deck readings. They're general readings, obviously, based on whatever deck you pick. Some of the things that have come up in the past are, career focus, family. Some love messages have come up as well. So I will leave a link at the end of the video for one of those, or the most recent one. And again, Pisces, have a wonderful New Year. Enjoy. I hope you are going out tonight, celebrate, and you will get through this, okay? That Spirit is asking me to say and reinforces that Spirit is with you. Your guides are strongly with you, and they will support you. It's just a matter of trusting the situation, that you'll get through it. And again, in 2-3 months' time, you're going to look back and realize that everything happened for a reason, and you ultimately will be with someone much, much better for you, okay? Thanks again, you guys. Have a great one.